Hey y'all, my name is Marquise Richards. I am here with Abiah, and I'm excited to talk to you about your college pathway journey because you decided to take a 2-year route instead of a 4-year route to start, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about like why you chose the 2-year route instead?
So, when I was a senior in high school and exploring my options for college, I went to a school that was really competitive when it came to college applications.
Yeah.
And with my academic standing at the time, I felt really trapped with the options I did have.
Yeah.
So, I really pushed myself to explore other options that may have better fit me.
Right.
And looking into Community College of
Come on now,
Philadelphia,
CCP.
it's just there's so many opportunities there that I really decided to like do my research and look into it and realize that community college is just as legit as
Come
any
on.
other college, and it just there was so much there that was there to like explore.
Which I think is super cool too, because oftentimes everybody's like immediately like a 4-year institution, but sometimes even thinking around going to a community college, they used to have a stigma around it. So I'm even more curious to know, as you were leading up to it, and you kind of alluded to some of like feeling like a little bit of a constraint there, what are some of the challenges that came with applying to a community college or even the research aspect? We were like, oh, hold on, there's something new here. What's going on? Yeah.
So I think one of the largest things that definitely impacted me during that applications time was the social stigma. Going to such a college-driven competitive school, people really had an attitude about
They put
community
their nose up.
college. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being like, oh, you're really thinking about applying there?
Yeah.
And I mean, it came from the culture of the school. A good
Right.
third of my grade went to Penn. So knowing that there was that like lack of understanding
Yeah.
that needed to be bridged, I was like, why would I limit myself to that type of like closed-minded thinking
Right.
when there could be so many benefits to this potential opportunity?
Yeah, and can you talk about those benefits a little bit more? Because we often don't talk around like, oh, there's actually some strategic moves. It could be financial, it could be personal. Can you talk around some of the benefits of choosing a community college?
So I, as a Cato scholar
Yeah, you
from
are.
the Community College of Philadelphia, definitely have a financial advantage compared to my peers. For the first year of college solidly, I definitely was having my fair share of copium
Yeah,
with being separated from the path of my peers and leading on my own, but reaffirming myself in the things that I knew about my path.
yeah,
One of the benefits of being in the Cato Scholarship is that it's a last dollar scholarship where anything past my FAFSA they cover for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to college debt free right now, and that's
amazing.
such a marker for me, especially coming from a low income immigrant household with my older siblings going to college and they have their fair share of student loans. At least starting my journey with the first couple of years covered really does make such a significant difference.
yeah. No, and I love that, and thank you for sharing that part of your story because I think that leads into the next question. Then is, what happens after for you?
I think for me, I definitely have the desire to transfer to a 4-year university. My current goal is I'm a dual major at CCP, and just working my way to graduation first, working on that transfer application.
Yep.
I know college apps during senior year were bad. Doing it again
Look.
years later, I have a better grip on it this time
Yeah.
around, but yeah, 4-year university is definitely my next goal. I would love to pursue higher education as far as I can
Yeah.
go, but it's all in due time.
No,
of
that's
course.
awesome. And with your dual major, is there one specific space you want to go into?
Yeah, so I'm pursuing my primary major as an Associate of Arts in Health Services Management.
Awesome.
And then I'm also doing a proficiency certificate for Patient Services Representative. So to transition into an aligning major pathway for like a 4-year, that would be healthcare administration.
Yeah.
And I really do feel passionately about entering healthcare on that like more business side and administrative side, because just with like policy changes
yes.
and like law and all those things, those are like such key drivers in the
Right.
healthcare system. And I really feel passionate about health equity work.
Yeah.
And I feel it like strong in my bones that this is like the career path I really want to
love it.
work in and like make effective change in the healthcare system.
That is awesome. And what I love to hear is one, your journey is your own journey. So despite seeing what your older siblings or your peers were doing, you still decided to choose the path that made the most sense for you, whether that was personally or financially smart, right? And I think my last question for you now really just is like a bit of reflection. What were some of the challenges, or what is a piece of advice is the better question? What piece of advice would you give to other juniors or seniors who may be considering their post-secondary options and might be nervous about being like, do I want is community college the best bet? Is that cool enough? Am I going to be good enough? Are people going to perceive me differently? What advice do you have for those folks?
I think unique to my experience at Community College of Philadelphia, there are so many opportunities at CCP. Unlike any other community college, with the Octavius Catto Scholarship, with the City College for Municipal Employment Program, with Upper Bound, with so many different support resources programs, I think CCP really does a great job supporting its students where they are and providing those types of resources for them. So stepping into community college, I really thought that I was gonna be very lost in my journey and very on my own and having to just figure it out for the years that I'm there. But when I dipped my toe into the resources that were already available to me, and with my tuition paid for, I paid for those services too. I just had to start asking like the right questions, connecting with the right people, and so many doors had opened up for me and opportunities just like this one. You know, I am really lucky to be in the position that I am, that I have a great support system there. I have academic resources available to me. Majority of the professors at CCP are professors at Temple and Drexel and all these other things. And it just comes with reframing your mindset and just having that, I guess, acceptance to experience something new.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. And I appreciate that story. I appreciate you sharing all of that, because this is one of many journeys that different people can take. And for you to be such an exemplar of what it means to take the community college route and also have a plan after, that is awesome. So Abiah, congratulations on everything you've been doing. And thank you for sharing your story with the people. This is Marquise. This is with Philly Goes to College. This is Abiah. Please make sure to follow her journey as well. Peace.